and welcome to 1.87 Dev Server Preview Part 1 Locked On. This is the Dev Server. Now, you didn't see what I got to begin with where I logged in there. I can't go back and show you now, unfortunately. But basically, there was a parcel which gave me access to all of the new gubbins, along with 4 million golden eagles, and yeah. So I've got all of the stuff that's been added. Unfortunately, though, I don't have patch notes to back it up, so I can't tell you exactly what's been added. Let me just have a look, and I can see maybe if I can find that out. Let's see. No, there's still no information as far as patch notes go. Right, so what I do know about, what are we looking at for Russia? Not much. Army, I know they're getting 2 new vehicles there, the ATU and the Tunguska. Let me just boost research on that. I don't want to sort of create just yet. Right, so that's the Tunguska port. Let me just have a quick look at the ATU. This gets 0 blocks to begin with, really? No. Yeah. Okay, it does, but it doesn't get anything else. Interestingly, it gets 0 blocks to begin with. I'm assuming that that was probably a factory issued thing rather than it was issued later. But I could be mistaken. They do appear to be at least welded onto the vehicle. Okay. Armor on this is, well, it's a mixture as usual for modern vehicles in that it's composite. And can I check that, please? No? Yes, maybe? Yes. That's weird. It's got spacing in between it as well. I did notice that on, I think it was the T64s actually, but it could have been on the T80 as well, for that matter. It's got era blocks which are... Actually, that's not bad. That is going to make a difference as far as heat goes. Maybe not so much against 80 gems, but heat shells at least, that's going to make a bit of a difference. And then we've got the Tunguska. Yeah. So 4 30mm cannon and 8 ready to launch missiles. Most interesting. Army's paper thin on this thing. This is gonna be definitely hull breakable. Coming. I'd be very, very surprised if this wasn't hull breakable. And I don't think there's anything else there for Russia, but I could be mistaken. Like I say, I do have a link for the patch notes, but unfortunately they're not being displayed at the moment, so I can't actually see if there is anything new there, other than if I have a look really closely and see if I can see anything different. I don't. So yeah, I don't see anything else as far as premiums go. Nothing new for helicopters, and I don't think there's anything new for planes as well. I know they're getting the Kirov and the, is it that? The Leningrad is coming as well. That's to do with the event, I think. These are nice models, don't get me wrong, for the boats. It's just the gameplay sucks. Alright, so that's sort of those looked at briefly. Yeah, boats I really couldn't give a toss about for the most part. Planes and tanks, yeah. Oh, right. So what's it going to throw me first? Boats. Alright, well, we'll look at boats first. I'm really kind of interested to see what they're going to get as far as SPAA goes. But I'm not going to look at it without looking at these first, because why not? Okay. You ready? Hold on to your hat or pants. It's about to get silly. Nothing. Yeah, that's how silly it went. So, no missile platform for America. At least on this dev server, there's no missile platform for America. They get new Abrams, but no missile platform. There's a lot of things wrong with the Abrams model. Really? The S-ray model, okay. Alright, so you know about the IPM one. I was expecting an SPAA platform with missiles on, but apparently there's not one on this dev server. There may be one coming though on the next dev server. Yeah, I would really hope for Gaijins' sake that they actually pull the finger out and do that, because at the moment it's looking a bit sketchy. No new helicopters and no new planes. But, and this is a big but, look at these being moved down to rank 6. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's got anything to do with missiles. Not on the F2 apparently. No. There you go. Your Corsair is now actually, or Cougar rather, is actually, you know, usable. Well, there's more reasons to use it. And likewise, the Fury's getting them as well. Oh, wait a minute. It can still carry rockets as well? Oh my god, but it only gets 2 missiles. It can take 4 though. And likewise, I assume that is going to be the same for this one. Yep. 9Bs. Whoa. So, that's happening. I'm not sure why the F2's down at 9.0 in rank 6 if it's not getting 9Bs. That seems a bit skanky, if you ask me. But maybe it is getting them and they've just not bothered to put them on for this. Let's have a quick look. They don't get 9Bs or sidewinders of any sort, and likewise that one. Right. So yeah, that's changed. Interesting. Who are we on to next? Germany. Now Germany are getting quite a bit, if I'm completely honest. Or maybe. And they're getting a Seahawk. They're getting a MiG. They're getting another CL-13. Oh shit! Oh man, people thought it was over. CL-13 clubbing was over. No. Right. So yeah, this gets MK101s, whatever they are. They can carry. Oh, the 9Bs. Okay, interesting. So you can carry them. It does get RP3s as well. Let's have a quick look at the model. And look at the MiG-19S. We know about this already. That doesn't get missiles, though. It does get a ground pounding loadout of some sort. 16 of these or 32 of these, which are the same missile, but they get 32 instead of 16. So 4 pods instead of 2, I guess. Let's have a look. This, unlike the Russian MiG-19, also gets 3 cannon, not 2. The Russian one only gets 2 cannon, one there and one there, and this one gets 3 with a third one here. It's not really designed as an interceptor and is more for ground attack, as far as I'm aware. Though it can still obviously do air to air, considering it's got guns. Though not a lot of ammo for them. SEAL-13B Mark 6. This is new, but it's kind of nice. We've already got the Mark 5 in game. This is the Mark 6. So in theory, really not that much different. Though I'm guessing it's a little bit quicker. And yep, it gets missiles. And let me just check the SEAL-13 as well. I'm assuming that it's the same with this. This will get missiles of some sort. Maybe? No. Apparently. Okay, fine. So it doesn't get missiles, but it is moved down to rank 6. What else do we look at for Germany? No new helicopters. I don't think they've got anything new there. They're getting 2 new boats. This one, I think. Maybe. And this one. This one is the Nuremberg, sorry, is the one they announced today on their blog. Right. And they also are going to be getting a new Leopard. But no rank 6 SPAA. Oof, though. Oh. Now, something that I am kind of aware of with this. Well, wait, what? Okay. Right, so the composite isn't modeled on this one? 35 minutes of ammo, apparently. You don't think that's ready up? Yeah, there's no composite showing there at all. Something isn't right. Pretty sure that it should be kind of composite, composite, and composite, sort of. I'm exposing secrets. What? German state secrets. Right, we've already done Russia. Already been through that. I am really kind of, what I say, disappointed again. The fact that we're not getting, you know, rank 6 SPAA or 7 SPAA, sorry, for everyone. It just seems silly to do this, but yeah. You can't see it. Ooh. Right, so we're on to Britain now. And I know we're getting at least the Challenger. Do we get any AA? No. Right, so we're getting a Challenger. Wow, that turret is actually kind of weird, sort of. The reason why I say it's kind of weird is I'm used to the Challenger 2, sorry, the Challenger 1 story even. This is the Challenger 2, and it's a little bit different. It's higher, for a start, and secondly, it appears thinner. Well, thinner that way. If I just go back, so I can just flick between them. Right, so we've got the Challenger 2, and then, there you go. So yeah, you should be able to see what I mean. The turret is thinner that way, and it's higher. Quite a lot higher. Now, that is a bit of a problem for me. Although, in theory, I mean, if you're showing from a hold down perspective, you're kind of looking at it like that, sort of. So the sloping works better on the turret roof. But I'm guessing that's pretty thin. Question mark. 10 millimeters? 10 millimeters? The fuck, man. Oh, okay, 50. Apparently. Maybe? 50 with an overlapping plate on either side. That's 60, and the composite says... Oh, it's actually got composite up here. And brown stuff. Okay. Composite protection is... quite a bit. It's also got composite down the middle. On the man there. Oh my god. And low front... Oh, look at that composite thickness on the low front plate. Did you see that? I saw it. I did. Wait, what? It's gone. No, that's inside. What? What the fuck? Oh, that's the ammo racks. The ammo racks are armoured. But yeah, look. Low front plate. Era blocks. Or era. No, nearer. Composite, even. Yeah. And holy shit, the thickness on that, though. Look at that. I'm going to be really surprised if this gets penned, like, with a shot going through there. Especially if you're all down. Because it's sloped, and then you've got... I don't know, what's that, about a meter of composite? Maybe? And that's all angled in composite. Man that is weak, but the turret cheeks are invincible to the M1A1 round, which is the best. Yeah. Front plate is about 440. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gonna be interesting to use this for sure. Let me just flick over to that so we can look at the composite layout difference. So yeah, I've got like 50, 280. So equivalent thickness for about 320 there. And put it back to this one, and you're looking at about the same actually, 330, 10 mils thicker. But this is, I know as far as the Challenger 2 goes, for a start, Gaijin are making up the stats for the armor completely. Because state secrets say that this information is not available. And yeah, it's just made up quite simply. Right. Anyway, that's that. I did actually forget. Let me just have a quick look at this, because I've not looking through this. I was just like forgetting about looking at other things. All right, that I think might be the Jericho round. Could be mistaken, but I think it's the L26. Is it L26? Did I say? So, see? Yeah. Could be it. L26 is the standard round. Okay, so is it the L26A1? It's the special stuff. More special. No, 26 added to those. I'm not sure if they could actually fire it, to be honest, but either way, I just want to go back and have a look at the other guys. Let's see what they've got. So that's your stock ammo. $550 was a pin on the heat, and $650 on the missile, but what was it on the upgraded APFSDS? That's better. What a surprise. Right, so the Germans got the DM33. I think that's... Is that in-game already? I don't think it is it? Yeah, they're stuck with the 23 at the moment, aren't they? Yeah. So the 33 is that's the equivalent to the JM33, I think. The one the Japanese get. And good old America. Oh, shit, man. Not even a stock APF SDS round. And the T80U gets some stock era blocks, comrade. Oh, I'm stroking my beard right now. The Russian bias returns. That's what this patch should be called. Communist strikes back. Communism, even. Apart from the fact they don't get any new jets. Hunter's down here now. Does it get missiles? No. It gets up-tiered, but not any other benefit. Commit. And Precos is more than the Javelin. Right, does this get missiles? No. I kind of already knew that. .3 BR. Why is this 8.3 BR exactly? I mean, what else is that 8.3 BR? Oh, that is. Oh, they are. So that's 2, 3. Well, that's got missiles at 8.3 BR. The cacks. 9.3 BR gets missiles. And 8.3 gets missiles. That, I think, yeah, that may change, question mark. 8.3, yeah. I know I'm going to take this with a pinch of salt because these are dev server values. But this is power creep, what we're seeing. Once again. I mean, it's blatant. Power creep, power gaming, pay to win, comrade, right there. And we get the Leander, is it? Maybe. Right, on to Japan. Okay, I'm going to look at planes first before looking at tanks, because I'm guessing there aren't any, well, other than the 74G. For Japan. So the T2's there, 10.0 BR. Don't even think about that. That's not been shifted into rank 6, but everyone else's does, because reasons. Does it get missiles, though, is the question. Yes. Good. So that's balanced. Does this get missiles? Yes. And it doesn't get rocket pods. These both should get snare pods as far as I'm aware. It gets 9E missiles. Ooh. So I'm kind of thinking that this isn't balanced. This thing. Whatever BR that ends up at isn't going to be balanced. It's got better missiles. It's faster than anything else in the game. It's not looking too good as far as balancing goes for this patch. Right, Japan tanks. Let's see what Okay, if anything, nope. Type 74G we already know about. So, yeah. I was kind of hoping they'd get the Type 10, so that would make sense, but that makes no sense now. Likewise, the battering makes no sense for that currently. Quite simply, this quite simply should not be at 9.0 battering considering its performances or performance values. Though this round apparently is going to make all the difference. Maybe. But even so, I wouldn't necessarily say that that deserves to be updated to 9.0 in comparison to the 74, which is going to have the same round. The side skirts literally aren't going to do anything, and the turret armor, as far as I'm aware, hasn't changed. Likewise, hull armor is the same as well. So it's not got really any advantage over that. In fact, it's got slight disadvantages in consideration or in comparison, in that the side skirts are going to add weight to the vehicle and slow it down. They put the Ariete in? Really? They don't put in the Type 10, and they put in the Ariete. Oh. If they put in the Clerk, no. The hell is going on with their development exactly? Like, the three nations that don't really have rank 6s at the moment, one of them is getting a rank 6. Sorry. The three nations that have got minimal rank 6s, one of them is getting a rank 6 and the other two are getting nothing. The other two are getting, effectively nothing. They're getting aircraft. And the French are getting helicopters. This is just stupid. Is the easiest and most polite way of phrasing it. This development is comical. Not in a good way. It's illogical and erratic. Right, so this is the Ariete P prototype. Yeah, that's the prototype. That composite though, if it is even composite, that's not even composite, it's spaced. Yeah, it's a prototype. And that's at 9.7 bearing. Right, so that's that done. Sort of. Now so let's look at the ammo. I guess the M33 as well. Yeah, because just copy paste things, commit. France, no new tanks. New planes though, they get the MD460 and that. A new Vador. So if we look at the MD460 first. 9.0 BR, that's low. But I say that, and we've got 8.3 BR aircraft coming in with missiles now. And we've got with this 230mm cannon and 9Bs. It also gets snubs though, 73 of them, or 35 with 2 sidewinders as well. That's kind of what you want to be taking in for ground pounding. That's a bit weird though, so it's got some other missile fits. Right, that's air to air. I think that one's air to surface. Could be mistaken. But yeah, the pen values would suggest that that is maybe a ground pounding variant, maybe. The pen is slightly higher. Let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I was looking at this on the website last night, or yesterday rather, and I was thinking out of all of the premium packs, this would be one that I would maybe think about getting if I was working on the French territory. Okay, now I'm looking at it and now I'm like, nope, because of that. You cannot take any other ordnance when you're carrying the air-to-air missiles. That basically means that you can't farm effectively with this aircraft, because primarily it's a bomber. Okay, this is a bomber, right? It's not primarily a fighter. What I thought was going to be the case was it was going to be able to carry 4 air-to-air missiles along with a bomb load, but it can't. And that basically means that the fact that it can carry the missiles on it reduces it to being a very mediocre fighter. And not very good at all. Certainly not worth the £50 or $60 I think they're asking for. At least in my opinion anyway. As far as the other ones go, the F-40 Japanese one, if you've not got the F-40, that one, then that is definitely worth getting if you're working in the Japanese territory or interested in doing that. The 74G, likewise, if you've not got the Type 90 or the Type 74, it's worth getting. If you've got both those, though, it's completely not worth getting because it's not anything over that, really. Britain, well, let's see, new premiums, no new premiums. Just that and the Challenger, which we already had a look at. Russia, the bias is back, made in that they get a rank 6 SPAA and no one else does, because Russia suffers. Germany, they get a new Leopard, some new aircraft. The lowest BR'd aircraft with air-to-air missiles, apart from, what was it? That, I think. That being 8.3 as well is quite funny, I find. Yeah, memes. And, yeah, America also get a new Abrams, but no rank 6 SPA coming. Because reasons. What else to say, really? Does the T2 really have a 4,000 SL repair cost? Let's have a look. It's saying 21,000 on my side. That's showing for realistic battles. I joked about that earlier on. It looks as though that's the way they're going to soft balance this thing. Alright, let's throw this onto crew. I'll have a look at this thing. As far as the rest of the stuff goes, though, I'm really not that impressed. I've not had a look at the French territory, actually, thinking about it. Let me just expert this crew up and then I'll go and look at that. But yeah, overall, this really isn't anything to shout and scream about this patch. It's making things worse, basically. It's not looking to fix things at all, and it's just going to make things worse. Right, French helicopters, they get... oh, man. Rest in pieces, France. Yeah, so they're it. I feel sorry for anyone silly enough or stupid enough to buy into them. That isn't worth it. It's actually, sorry, no, that is probably worth it because it's probably the best helicopter they've got in the goddamn territory. None of those helicopters are gunships. All of them are basically commercial helicopters, pretty much, or early model helicopters that have been converted for military use. The Gazelle, I'm expecting that to be the star helicopter for Britain. If you didn't see what I was doing there, I was looking at the armament loadouts for each of these, and they're pathetic. That, let me just go back to this again and show you, right? Your stock loadout is 14 missiles, or rockets, and that's it. How are you supposed to get RP with that? Your best ground attack loadout is 4 Hot 2 missiles. That is your best ground attacking loadout. And you can carry air-to-air missiles. That's it's mild benefit considering you don't get flares. But what's even more meme-worthy with regards to the French stuff is the fact that they're putting them in now at the same time as they're putting in the Tunguska. If the French end up against the Russians, they're dead. These things are just mincemeat versus any form of gun. None of them have armor on them. All of them are very light in construction. It's just, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to get more, but at the same time, I'm like, I was expecting something like the Eurocopter Tiger to be down here, to be the cream of the French helicopter territory, but it's not. You've got a Gazelle. Does that even sound scary? It's just bad, man. That feels bad for France. That really feels bad for France. I'm not going to be touching them. If the Eurocopter Tiger was in, I'm in an hour about it. I was like, yeah, that I might go for. But for a Gazelle, okay, don't think so. Not going to break a sweat on that one. Alright, back to the T2. $700 gold for that. Memes. They're pretty spicy memes. Pretty spicy. Okay, so you've got various loadouts. There's £750 of there, for example. 90 and 2. So 5 missiles or 76 rockets. Okay, let's have a quick look through some of these. So you got 5 £750. And we've got 7 from £100. That's twin mounts there. Those are the snake eyes. And there we have the snips. Well, effectively the same. And well launched sidewinders. These are the 9Es. Now, these, effectively speaking, should be a little bit better than the Bs. How much better, I'm honestly not sure without digging around on the internet. Let's have a look at how it flies. They get missile upgrades as well. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a missile. Like it was made for speed. Let me just turn that down because it's going to deafen me otherwise. Thanks for resetting the volumes, Gaijin. It is a two-seater. Yeah, it's a pretty decent roll rate. The ailerons also on where they normally are. I just saw that. They're on top of the wing. That's pretty hefty here, elevator control as well. Someone was saying that this should have slow acceleration, but didn't seem to be that much of a slouch, though I am obviously using it without any ordnance on it at all. Okay, just thinking if it's gonna stall. It's slowing down now, okay. Sort of. But it has just climbed like almost 8,000 meters without stalling. This will also do Mach 1.6 at around about 10 kilometers altitude, apparently. So that's going to be the next test. Let's see how fast it will really go. Right, there we go. So slide dive. 10 degrees, we'll drop it down to 15. Okay. Let's see what kind of speeds we get. I hit Mach 1.4 before, at lower altitude, and that smashed the wings off. This time, though, he's going to do it comfortably, I think. At this altitude. Yep, there you go. Whoa, this speed. 1.5, yeah, this will do 1.6 at this altitude. What I need to do is let it go back up again, or just actually keep it level. I think if I keep it level around about that altitude, it's going to keep on accelerating. Maybe. Yeah, oh wow. No, it's going to hover around about that speed. I reckon if I took it up again, though, you know, either allowed it just to stay around about this pitch and altitude, it would probably hit 1.6. If I took it back up again to 15,000 meters again and then dropped it down, doing this kind of cycle, it's definitely going to go 1.6. In fact, it may go cricket. Let's have a look, shall we? I want to see if we can get it faster. I honestly can't think of why they're doing it like that, or why they're doing it like this. As far as the addition of the Tungusu goes, again, why do it for just one nation and not everyone else? I mean, why add in a jet that's capable of doing Mach 1.6 when you've got other nations that don't have jets that are capable of breaking the sound barrier? See, it's not logical for them to do it the way they are doing it. Quite simply, it's illogical and daft. I did see something else that's getting added in. Yep, there you go. Oh shit! Italy. Oh, I've got rank 6s coming in with this patch, and I get missiles. This hasn't been listed on the packs yet. That is going to be a bundle pack, though. Of that much, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in fact, it says right there. This is a special pack. So yeah, £50 G91 pack coming. That doesn't get snaps. Interestingly. Very interestingly. Why does that not get snaps, but they both do? I mean, that's the what the fuck, man? And that doesn't either? No, it does, okay. And it also gets it to it. And bigger bombs as well. And 4 1,000 pounders. Oh. And 30mm cannon as well. Interesting means commit. Question mark. Oh, and it's also twin-engined. So, what is there else to look at? Well, I suppose I should really have a look at this, though that isn't at 10.0 barring, so I'm assuming that this isn't going to be supersonic. If that's how the BRs are now working. Like that engine, or rather, its engines don't have anywhere near as much kick as the T2s do. T2s took it up to like 8,000 meters from sea level. So this is relatively agile. It's got a tail hook as well. So it might actually be able to land on carriers. But let's see if it's supersonic. I'm guessing it isn't. Because if you look at the elevator at the back, that isn't a solid elevator. The elevators are more like flaps at the rear of the elevator plane, which generally speaking means that it's not supersonic. Or it won't be. No speed warning? Nah, speed warning, yep. Thought as much. It's not going to accelerate. Yeah, so it's not supersonic. It may actually go supersonic at very high altitude in the same way that the Javelin does, but it won't stay supersonic. This is not designed for it. The giveaway is the tail, the elevator. I'm kind of surprised about this because this is a more modern variant. I think with regards to this patch, looking at what we're getting, I think the main thing that I'm going to actually be interested in getting, but at the same time it will be short-lived, is the T2. The simple reason why it's going to be short-lived is because of fully mixed battles. If you're wondering why I haven't played or indeed released any video content on the rank 6s as far as gameplay goes, is because basically whenever I've tried to do that, 90% of the time I've been getting fully mixed battles, and therefore, yeah, the only aircraft I was able to test before they did that, I think, was the MiG-19. I had like 2 games with that, and maybe 3, before they turned the fully mixed switch on. Now, with regards to the T2 being added in, they may turn it off briefly, but I assume they'll turn it straight back on again, or indeed they won't even turn it off because of the spam that it's going to create. People just will switch over and go for that rather than play the F-100 or the MiG-19s. Apart from the people that have got the new jets, like Germany, for example. I would say Britain, but I don't think many people will be that bothered about getting the Hawk, other than to use it in ground forces, in which case you're not going to see it in air-to-air combat. The new jets overall are going to obviously be new jets, but the gameplay is going to be the same, and I'd expect the fully mixed to be still a thing as well, in which case it's going to be pretty much the same mess as we've got now. The difference being that instead of it being everyone spamming F-100s, it's going to be everyone spamming F-40s. Or most people will be spamming F-40s. I'd be surprised if this can actually break it, to be honest, even these kind of attitudes. It may do, but it will probably be short-lived. The wings are actually pretty thick on this, and it's got that horrible intake. .94. It's not going to do it. It did it! Yeah, well, sort of. No. Shit. Well, he sort of did it. Well done, G.91Y, well done.